Kawasaki ZX-10R 2021 on review. New aerodynamic fairing.
Styling, aerodynamics and built-in winglets are new, the engine, chassis, geometry and electronics are tweaked, and it now finally has an all-singing color TFT dash. But despite already being one of the most cramped superbikes around, the biggest change comes from the riding position, which is more race-focused than before. Don't let that put you off though, because although it's now even better on the track, it's still fantastic in the real world and even has cruise control. It now has all the makings of being able to live with the best of its rivals. Ride quality and brakes. Revised chassis geometry sees the wheelbase lengthen from 1,440mm to 1,450mm thanks an 8mm longer swing arm and 1mm lower pivot and 2mm greater fork offset. Trail is down from 107mm to 106.7mm and weight bias is shifted 0.2% to the front. Fork springs are softer, 21.0 newtons per millimeter from 21.5 newtons per millimeter, and the shock spring stiffer, 91 newtons per millimeter to 95 newtons per millimeter.
Engine.
Now the ZX-10 RS inline 4-cylinder engine meets Euro 5 with power and torque remaining at 200 brake horsepower and 85 FTLB. Cylinder head porting, throttle valves and an air-cooled oil cooler are new, as is the exhaust, which sounds good for a standard system. The gearbox has lower first to third ratios, the rear sprocket is up 2 teeth, now 17/41, and there are now 7 riding modes: rain, road, sport and 4 custom settings.
Reliability and build quality.
This generation of motor and chassis can be traced back to 2011, and a quick glance of our owner's reviews section for that and the 2016 model show nothing but glowing reviews for reliability and durability.
The introduction new valve train and Euro 5 tweaks is unlikely to change that, and anyway, how many road riders will ever stress a 200 brake horsepower engine?
Value versus rivals.
The ZX-10R remains good value when you consider what you are getting in terms of technology, speed, and genuine track pedigree.
It's the only one of the leader inline 4 Japanese sports bikes that can genuinely boast race success on a world level. The road bikes to beat mostly come from Europe, though, in the form of the BMW S1000R, 15,590 pounds, and Ducati Panigale V4, 19,995 pounds. And despite not having the racing success of the Kawasaki, the Honda CBR 1000RRR, 19,999 pounds, can't be ruled out as a road-going superbike either.
Equipment.
Restyled with improved aerodynamics at the top of the list and good looks second, the ZX-10 RS new upper fairing creates 7% less drag, and built-in MotoGP-inspired winglets increase downforce by 17% to help keep the front wheel down under hard acceleration at track speeds.
The central ram air intake path has been revised, and the old bike's halogen headlights are replaced with neat new, tiny-eyed LEDs.
It now matches its superbike rivals for bells and whistles, including a full armory of electronic rider aids, quality suspension, brakes, new cruise control and a fresh new Bluetooth-enabled multifunction color dash and switchgear, which immediately gives the ZX-10R the more modern feel of its superbike rivals.
Specs. Engine size 998 cubic centimeters. Engine type liquid-cooled, 16V, inline 4. Frame type aluminium twin spar.
Fuel capacity 17 liters.
Seat height 835 mm. Bike weight 207 kilograms. Front suspension 43 mm show BFF forks, fully adjustable. Rear suspension single Showa shock, fully adjustable. Front brake 2x330mm discs with Brembo M54 piston radial calipers. ABS. Rear brake 220mm disc with single piston caliper. Cornering ABS. Front tire size 120/70x17. Rear tire size 190/55x17. MPG, costs and insurance.
Average fuel consumption 46 miles per gallon. Annual road tax 101 pounds.
Annual service cost. New price £15,799. Used price £14,000. Insurance group. How much to insure? Warranty term 2 years. Top speed and performance. Max power 200 brake horsepower. Max torque 85 ft-lb.
Top speed 186 miles per hour.
A quarter-mile acceleration. Tank range 172 miles.